Hey, what's up, Moto Buddies? Mike here from Taco Moto Co. I want to ask you a question about Baja Racing, Score. The Score International Series in the Moto division has been growing a lot of enthusiasm. It's been gaining participants. The racing has been excellent. The finishes have been very close. I think we're in kind of a renaissance right now of the Moto program, and it's good to see. It's really being led by Andy Kirker, who is the Moto chairman for Score. And then he's been leaning really heavily on some really great talent. So he's got Scot.harden, Johnny Campbell, and others who are also backing his efforts. And so it's starting to bear a lot of fruit. The racing is very good. Participation is up. Enthusiasm is up. And he's got a really active, vibrant Facebook group of about 3,300 members. There's a lot of participation there. All of the big names and who's who in moto racing are there and participate. So that's all really good to see. So Takamoto wants to really get involved and also challenge the other vendors and manufacturers and suppliers in the industry to also kick in. Andy has a really ambitious goal. He'd like to see a nice purse, a cash award purse for the winners of each of the races in different classes. And so Takamoto is going to kick in $2,000 for each of the next two races, so the Baja 400 and then 1,000. And I'd personally like to challenge my peers in the sport to do that as well. So our small commitment is going to kick that off. So I think the question I'd like to pose to the community is, how should that be split up? We want to crowdsource your feedback and your opinions. There's some really great teams out there who are very deserving. So take the Ironman class, for example. That's the biggest class in any of the races. And those are all privateers. Those aren't professional teams or racers. They're typically one guy in a van, one guy or a lady in a van. So these are people who are, in my opinion, the truest sportsmen and the real heart and soul of motorcycle racing. This is how it always was, and they really embody that. So are they deserving of a little more than, say, like a professional team with a fleet of riders and vans and factory support? I don't really know, and I think the biggest question is, how would you guys, as the riding community, like to see that purse split apart and then divvied out? So we want to get that feedback. We really want to hear what you have to say and hear those comments. And then maybe the other part of this is encouraging the brands that you support and the brands that support you to step up to this and to kick in. So if there are any of my peers out there watching this, I personally challenge you to participate in that as well. And if you are a customer of any of these brands and you have any leverage, put some pressure on them. We really want to use some positive peer pressure to do this and to grow this. This should be a per race purse. We'd like to see it be sizable and significant because in essence, you racers are putting your lives on the line. You're doing things that are extreme. This is an extreme sport. This is probably the most extreme sport there is, and yet the recognition is low and the celebration is, I think, underwhelming, or it has been. And so Andy really has a goal to step that up and to improve it, and Takamoto is behind him 100%. So please, in the comments, let us know what you think about this, what your feelings are, what ideas you have about this, ways you can help support this. You can contact Andy Kirker directly, and in the comments, in the notes to these posts, we'll put links to him, his email address, and ways you can join the Facebook groups and participate in the online presence, the Score app. All of those things, we'll put links to all that so you can continue to get that information that Andy's putting out there for the moto community. So thank you for watching this. Thanks for your support. Thanks to all those riders and racers and sportsmen and women out there who have participated for the decades. Like, for example, the Baja 500 just now celebrated its 50 year. So this series, this sport, Baja racing, has been around a long time. We want to continue it, and we want to really encourage it to grow and take it to the next level. Thanks, everyone, for watching. Go out, get some adventure.